I suffered from domestic violence for 15 years. Parents are lacking behind. There's no government policy. There is nothing for parents. Resilient, meditate, life, never give up. तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है, तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है. Complete patriarchy and where orthodox people are there and they don't understand you, which was the darkest period of my life. I lost my senses.
Where did you find your emotional and spiritual fuel?
Time is the only thing which you have. If it's gone, it's gone. I've gone through challenges, I've gone through a lot of pain. We are in the karma bhumi. झेलना समझोगे तो फिर रोज झेलनी पड़ेगी जिंदगी. Where my life was miserable and I was completely in cage.
What would you say to women who are still afraid to take that step?
The answers were there in me. That's how the society is. I have emotions, but it's been suppressed from so many years. When strength comes, automatically mercy and compassion comes. They are doing the God's work. I was unconscious for 6 days in the hospital. How empowered are you from inside? Women empowerment is a very small word, I would say that.
Was there a point when you almost gave up?
There, the life got changed completely. Faith is everything. Unconditional love is just a phase. My own book, The Phoenix from Ashes to Rebirth, that changed my perspective to be myself. I have never ever thought about in my life that I will do this. When you unleash your power from inside, when you unleash yourself, a lot of women who were suffering from domestic violence internationally, because a lot of people will come into your life, a lot of distractions are there, face the storm. I need a life where I can be, I can live on my own. And I left everything. I left my own house. God announces the names who has to be given the special child. And I walked away from my own home where I was suffering from domestic violence. Surtaaj is, I've given this legacy on my parents' name, Sur and Taj.
How can society become more compassionate and inclusive towards special parents and children?
They are waiting for them to die.
Parents need that support system for sure because they shy away.
That gives me peace to forgive people.
You have often said that special children choose their mothers before birth to carry out God's work.
I want them to be self-dependent. Till the time you're not connected with your own inner self, you will not get the right answers. ये मेरा बच्चा है, ये मुझे इस जन्म में मिला है, हो सकता है वो कार्मिक हो, आपसे पिछले जन्मों के कर्मास क्लियर करने आया हो, रास्ते अपने आप खुल जाएंगे. I have become very resilient and fearless lady. That's how my journey was. I'm there to help for humanity and society.
Welcome to another inspiring episode of Trust Your Journey 1.0, where we celebrate stories of strength, transformation, and purpose. Today's guest embodies resilience, empathy, and divine strength in the truest sense. She is Dr. Narinder Kaur, a mental health counselor, life coach, posh enabler, employee engagement expert, talk show host, and founder of SURTAJ Special Children Foundation. Her journey is extraordinary, not just for her achievements, but for her ability to turn unimaginable pain into a purpose that now uplifts countless families of special children. As a single mother to a 100% special girl child with cerebral palsy, she's faced challenges that could break anyone. Domestic violence, emotional trauma, and the everyday battles of caregiving. Yet, instead of surrendering, she rose, not only for herself, but for hundreds of parents who now find hope through her work. Her story is one of grit, grace, and growth, and I assure you, by the end of this episode, you'll see life, love, and strength through a new lens. Dr. Narinder Kaur, welcome to Trust Your Journey 1.0. We are honored to have you.
Thank you so much, Avinash, for inviting me at your show, and I'm really honored. I'm like everything what you have told about me. I'm so grateful, and thanks a lot.
Narinder ji, I know you have been through a lot, but this actually takes me to a first question of mine. They say life chooses its warriors through trials. Can you take us back to the moment when you decided that your personal pain wasn't going to define you? It was going to transform into a mission.
Everyone has a journey, and of course, it's my journey where I was not able to understand where I am heading and where am I going. And since childhood, if I talk about, there was a soul searching going on and on and on. And, in this lifetime, we go a lot of karmas and a lot of turbulations and disturbances we go through. So in my life, a lot of things were going on, but I was not able to understand and I was not able to crack it. What is there in my life and why am I, going through a lot of pain? Um, then I came into spirituality 10 years back. My journey changed. A lot of questions I was asking, I was seeking for. My soul was searching. Was The answers were there in me, and it came out like completely a whisper from the supreme being, and I got that answers. Then unleashed my potential at that time to break all the eggshells and to break all my own self-limiting beliefs where I'm stopping myself because everyone has their own individual journey. And if I talk about myself, I'm on a journey on spirituality and I'm on a journey on a path of where I need to, do the inner work where what I'm already doing it. And there the life got changed completely when I spoke to myself and trusted the higher self.
Beautifully said, and I'm sure, Narendraji, because your journey is not for you only, it's for many others out there who are seeking help through the mediums like you. This leads to me to my second question, Narendraji. You have often said that while I was going through your news articles and everything, you have often said that special children choose their mothers before birth to carry out God's work. What did that realization mean to you as a mother? And how did acceptance become your first step towards healing and empowerment?
Special children, they choose their mother before birth. That is completely true, as I have written in my book as well. Uh, the Phoenix from Ashes to Rebirth. I'm an author, where I gave dedicated this book to my daughter, to on her, like on my journey to her as a mother, where she has chosen me as a mother. So God announces the names who has to be given the special child. So in that, I have already written that that God cannot give a child, special child, to a mother who's not happy, who's not smiling, who cannot carry this burden. If she thinks about that, it's a burden. So God chooses before birth, so that if a mother who's already happy, who has resilience, who can take care of the things, challenges in life, then only God gives to those persons where she can handle it, right? So that is how my daughter came in my life to gave me a new birth, because after her only I understood my own life journey when she came in my life in 2011. And then I came into spirituality in 2015. I was going through soul searching and where am I going? And then in 2015 I came into spirituality, then understood why she has come in my life. Slowly, then there a lot of changes happened. In 2019 I walked away from my own home when where I was suffering from domestic violence, and there I started my journey with her. Although she's a bedridden child, completely, she cannot speak anything, she cannot walk and talk even. So, but her soul talks to me, and she gives me the answers. There, I got that yes, she has chosen me, and she has given me a new birth to unleash my potential from within and to take the charge of my life. So God always gives to those who has potential, who can be resilient, and who has fearless life. Special children are special mothers are God's. They are doing the God's work. So they, because cannot be everywhere to do this work, so they have sent mothers for this humanity and service on the earth to do the service.
I'm sure, Narendraji, when you were telling me about your story, 2011 from 2019, I was actually getting the goosebumps how and what all a mother faces if she's alone in this world. And I can't even imagine what you have went through. It's You have already overcome those challenges. I want to ask you the another question which is there. Your foundation has become a lifeline for many parents of special children now, who often feel unseen and unheard. What inspired the creation of Surtaaj, and how has it impacted both the parents and you personally?
So Taj is, I've given this legacy to on my parents' name, Sur and Taj. That's Surendra Pal Singh and Taj is Tajinder Kaur, where, they have taken care of my daughter since birth as their parents. So at this age, above 75, they are taking care of her selflessly, completely. So Surtaj is a legacy which has been created for them to be remembered the whole of the lives. And why it has been created, that's my divine mission. Why I'm here on earth, for to complete this mission on earth, to help those special children and their parents who are going through a lot of trauma, a lot of depression, anxiety, and that's where parents are unaware. Parents have already gone into lot of circumstances where they are like completely into their own life. They are not able to understand, and government and anyone is not giving any help on that. So there came out Surtaj, where you know people thought that, like parents thought that this is something uh, you know which is they have never seen. They have never. They never knew what kind of services, what kind of things Surtaj can do. So they are going, like, I meet them. I have taken a lot of podcasts and a lot of things. Then there, uh, the whole thing changed. Their mindsets changed. They get a lot of healings, a lot of therapy, lots of things they got it from scratch. So its journey is going on.
I'm sure, Narendraji, your work at Surtaaj and the foundation which you have led, it is going to serve millions out there, because there are many who are seeking that help, and the traumas which an individual goes through, especially women in the society, because it's not only about being a parent of a special child, it's all about the traumas, the societal expectations, the everything which goes into the picture, and I'm sure your work will lead to millions. This leads to me another question of mine, Narendra ji. You have been open about walking away from domestic violence and reclaiming your dignity. What inner strength helped you make that choice, and what would you say to women who are still afraid to take that step?
I suffered from domestic violence for 15 years, 15 long years. 2015, when I came into spirituality, slowly, when my daughter was born, I asked God why I'm suffering so much. What's the reason behind, in this lifetime, I'm going through so much, this one challenge, then again another challenge. Then my daughter, she was on ventilator for 21 days. I was in the hospital when she was born. And then I was like, it's completely suicidal. That's I don't have any support system. I don't have anyone who's on my seat, on my side, and nobody listens to me. There, slowly, I came into spirituality in 2019 when I understood uh, pranic healing. I had gone through many sessions and got my healings done. Slowly, I got connected with my inner self. That's a long journey, but at that moment in 2019, one fine day, there was whisper in my ears that you have a 15 years of life with with your ex, and it'll be changed forever after that. And the gut feeling was very, very strong. Yes, it's going to happen. There was a manifestation going on, and because universe, I was giving messages to the universe. I need a life where I can be, I can live on my own, and I can talk. I have emotions, but it's been suppressed from so many years. So what should I do? So and the manifestation came true. There in 2019, I got chicken pox, and I was unconscious for 6 days in the hospital, where my soul was giving me the answers. I was completely on a drip. It's for 6 days. I was not in my senses. On the sixth day, when I you know opened my eyes, that I was a different version, and I said that I don't want to go back to this back to that life, where I felt suffered. I am not a woman who can suffer, who is here to empower a lot of other women all around the globe, because that's what I'm born for. I'm not here to, suffer. I'm not here to suffer anymore. So that's how the story got changed. And when my ex was in front of me, I said, "Go away from my life. You are not meant for me. You're not the one who can, I've suffered a lot. I don't need any more suffering now. I'm here to empower other people." So I left everything. I left my own house. I left it all behind. There came the new journey on in 2019. I healed myself for 6 to 8 months. It took me to come out from chickenpox, and almost in 2019, and till then I got okay. 2020, I started my journey with social media with a lot of women. They came on my podcast, and there, a lot of women who were suffering from domestic violence internationally, they took it on, they came as a challenge on to publicly, tell their stories, and it came on my podcast every week, every day. I was doing it in COVID time, and I got so many awards from globally as well. International Achievers Award, and then Atmi Award to stop domestic violence, Vika Women Award. A lot of awards I got in 2020, 21. So 2 years completely women empowerment, and standing up women who are suffering from low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and dignified version. So woman as self is a whole circle. She doesn't need any validation or any kind of support that where she cannot stand on her own. She has to empower herself on her own. She has woman empowerment is a very small word. I would say that, because woman empowerment, if everyone is doing it, but the real meaning of woman empowerment is how empowered are you from inside, how much confidence you have in your own inner journey, and where do you stand? Do you seek for validation? Do you seek for own you are you applying your own mind where you are heading to? Because since childhood we are born and brought up like that woman doesn't need to do this, woman do the household work, everything. That is like that's been hardwired in the mind of people. So that's how the society is. But for me, I'm little completely, a different type of a person where goes not go with the flow with that. So go against the flow and breaking the norms of patriarchy and self-limiting beliefs. That's my version of the phoenix from ashes to rebirth.
I'm sure, Narendraji, whatever journey you have been through, you have actually turned that pain into your power now, and you are empowering others through that power. So, this is your energy. And, audience, if anybody is listening right now, women like Narinderji, who actually suppress their emotions throughout their journey, throughout their life, and once you actually open up with your emotions, with your self respect, with your dignity, this is how empowered you become. Narendraji, thank you so much for coming to this podcast. And this actually makes me as well vulnerable enough that, yes, I have to respect everything out there. I have to respect as a men who are listening right now, who are watching us right now. Please understand, women are the creation of this world. They have given you birth as well. So respect. If you're not respecting women, you'll not be able to respect anything around. So, Narendraji, along with your foundation work, you're also pursuing your PhD on the psychological impact on parents of special children. What insights from your research and real life experience have truly surprised or enlightened you?
Um, it's a big topic because in India, I would say that, or in not only in India, I've seen when the research is not there on this part, because parents are lacking behind. There's no government policy. There is nothing for parents who are taking care selflessly for their special needs children. As I'm one of them, uh, I've fought a lot of people with government ministries and all that stuff. I got tired because I didn't get any support system. I didn't get any, positive replies, not even justice. So there came the picture that if I am suffering, a lot of parents who are suffering so much on this topic and this things. There I came into a PhD in this same specific topic. People ask me why you're taking this topic and why on parents, why not on special children? Special children, people have done a lot of research on autism, CP, and all that, intellectual disability. But what about the parents? Who are the caregivers? Parents are the one who nurture their child. If parent is not there, how can a child be surviving? How can a child be taken care of? On whether in the hostel or hospital or where. So who are the one nurturers who is taking care of these special children? So there came the picture for special needs parents, and I have gone through home to home to collect, like to do the service, to understand how they're living and how they are helping themselves and how they are, taking care of their children. So then I understood it's a very big, major drawback of India, and a very big gap where parents are not at all supported. They are waiting for them to die, lot of them, and they are waiting for their own life to get finished up because they are so tired that how to do that. There's no awareness, there's no support system, nothing in this world, in this India, where people get a lot of support, nothing. And a lot of things are very, very expensive, diapers, if you see that, medicines and doctor costs, and lot many things. So that's why I took this topic, where to have a sensational things to come out, how these parents are suffering from mental tension, mental trauma. Again, they have to go to doctor, they will have to pay the fees. One session cost is $2,000, they don't have money. So there I came into picture as a Surtaaj, where parents can get help from me free of cost, and do a lot of therapies, pranic healing, patch flower, mental health counseling, a lot of other therapies as well, so that they can get a free of cost sessions and they can get some help through handwriting therapy, through these kind of therapies, where they can be their own support, so that they don't have to beg anyone, they don't have to like find out this things on anyone, that where they are not understood.
I'm sure, Narendraji, because as you said, that being a parent of especially disabled children, it's a responsibility or a curse. People think that it's a curse, right? I cannot even imagine being a parent. How does it feel like? But as a soul, if I take this as a soul, it shivers me up. And we need people like you who are already there, doing that research, how we can help those parents, especially parents, because parents need that support system for sure, because they shy away. They would shy away for sure, because it's the societal, the seeding which has been done. And I'm sure your work will inspire many out there. Narinder ji, what an inspiring. This comes to an end of section one of our podcast, and what an inspiring conversation we already have. Your story is a powerful reminder that pain, when embraced with purpose, becomes a form of healing for others. Now, let's have a little fun with a quick and light-hearted rapid fire round.
Right.
So, I'll ask you certain questions, rapid fire. You just need to give an answer in one word or in one line. Question number one from our section 2 rapid fire round, Narendraji. One word that defines you today.
Resilient.
Beautifully said. Second question. The first thing you do when you wake up.
Meditate.
Your daughter's smile means to you.
Life.
One quote you live by.
Never give up.
Truly resonates with your personality. Strength or compassion, which defines you more?
I would say that both. As strength, when strength comes, automatically mercy and compassion comes. And I'm on the journey of mercy and compassion now. After strength.
I'm sure, Narendraji, because people who want power they they can never become powerful, but people who are merciful, compassionate, they have the real power with them. Your power is compassion and strength both. Your favorite self-care ritual, Narendra ji?
Everyday meditation
Uh,
to food for the soul.
I'm sure meditation serves, it actually serves food for the soul, people like you. A book or author that changed your perspective today.
My own book, The Phoenix from Ashes to Rebirth, that changed my perspective to be myself.
And we'll share the link in the comments in the description below,
Sure.
so you can order. Next question, Narendra ji. What's your favorite moment of peace in a day?
Um, Favorite moment of peace when I go inward journey. Think about myself, self-realization, and going through what I have gone wrong, where I have gone wrong, and where I have to forgive people. That gives me peace to forgive people and let go.
Yeah. One song that lifts your spirit.
One motivational poem I can remember of Amitabh Bachchan, that movie Pink. तू चल this तू खुद की खोज में निकल तू किस लिए हताश है तू चल तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है.
क्या बात है, क्या बात. If you could describe motherhood in one word, what would it be?
Unconditional love, compassion.
I'm sure motherhood is all about creation and
It's a creation. Yes,
yeah,
true. That's a strength.
yeah. A message you tell yourself on tough days.
On tough days, mm, I tell myself it's just a phase.
Yeah.
It will be changing next day. So stay calm, face the storm, and never give up. The moment I accept it, the things gets changed.
I'm sure, Narendra ji, whatever answers which you're giving, it's not a rapid fire round, it's a soulful round, I would
I
say.
didn't even saw anything because my daughter was crying on the in the other room, and I'm giving the answers. I know how difficult it is at times for me
Yeah,
to understand what question you are asking, but yes, of course, it's coming from inside.
yeah. What does the word faith mean to you?
Faith is everything. If you have faith on yourself, if you have faith in the divine, and if you have faith in the higher self, the things will get changed, and it will be in the surrender mode, and then just live with that.
Being an inspiration for many of the women out there, who is a woman who inspires you the most? Who is that woman who inspires you the most?
Sushmita Sen,
Wow.
I saw her journey and I really get inspired from her.
One dream you still wish to fulfill through your foundation.
The children, special needs children and their parents, through skill building, vocational training, I want them to be self-dependent. They should not be sympathized, and they should be on their own self-dependent, so that they are the face of the world and should be smiling. I would like to
Beautiful, beautiful,
advocate.
beautiful answers, Narendra ji, because I can feel the emotion, the depth, and the humanity in everything you say. Now, let's explore the core of your journey, the challenges, the growth, and the lessons that shaped you, who you are today, actually. Welcome to section 3 of our podcast, wherein we'll be discussing the journey, the challenges, growth, and learnings. Your darkest days. Every warrior has moments of darkness that test their faith. Was there a point when you almost gave up? And what kept you going through those nights?
I went to a dark night of the soul. Of course, it's a journey of not a goody face. Of course, it's been very painful process and very very tiring and unstoppable. I would say that I faced a lot of storms in my life in 15 years when I was going, when I was unmarried, and it was like uh, okay, very obedient and a very, studious and that kind of a lady. The suddenly then, your life gets changed, and you never see that kind of a things where you have not seen complete patriarchy, and where orthodox people are there and they don't understand you, what they're talking about, and who you are. You loses your identity. I lost my identity, I lost myself, I lost my senses. So I was completely out of senses and not talking at all, not living my own life. Who am I? So my whole identity got changed. I faced that 15 years of life where it was the darkest period of my life, and I lost a lot of things. My son is there, he I left everything. I left behind everything where he again got brainwashed completely from that things, and suddenly everything got changed. And then in 2019 I walked away with my daughter where my purpose was not serving it. My things were not aligned. Soul purpose was not there. So that was the darkest period. Then I faced a lot of difficulties. When I left back, of course, I was going through chicken pox. A lot of phases were there. Um, that was during, every day I was working damn hard to, know, understand about myself. It's not a phase where I would say that everything got changed. I worked damn hard for that. I worked day and night for to get myself, into alignment. There, the book published, and I became a life coach. A lot of things happened. I did, counseling sessions of alcoholic people. Uh, these are the things which I was doing it. But of course, in my inner self, I wanted that for the soul satisfaction. What am I doing? What is my journey? So it's, of course, journey is going on. It's still in the phase of self realization, and on the next chapter. So darkest phases were there in my life, and I overcame from that.
Your smile says it all, Narendraji, because the darkest days actually come in our life to see the light in front of us.
Exactly. Exactly.
This leads to me to my second question from this section. Being a caregiver 24 into 7 while managing your career, studies, and mission requires unimaginable strength. How did you balance it all? And where did you find your emotional and spiritual fuel?
Um, it's very difficult to 24 hours if you're there, and your daughter is completely this, and then you have to work, you have to this. So one thing is, I would say that time management is very, very important. Discipline. So two things where I am into like it completely, where I manage my time very beautifully. I am very disciplined about my work. Uh, the targets are there, the goals are there. These things have to be finished, in a day, during the day. And then what about the month's goals and all? So I manage my personal and professional life, where I have to take care of my daughter, and I have to work as well, where I have to do the studies. It's because life is always a learning. It's not that I have this age so I cannot study. No. So studies is always ongoing procedure from me. And in fact, in 4 years, what I have done, I have never ever thought about in my life that I will do this. And even in that 15 years of my life where I was going through, but I didn't do anything in that time. And then these, after 2019, 20, from 2020 onwards, I have done a lot of things which is unimaginable in this 3 4 years. A lot of unbelievable things being done. So that's the power, where when you unleash your power from inside, when you unleash yourself, that you have immense, people have got immense power. They don't use it. They don't know how to use it. They don't know what to do, and directionless. So when you, like, distraction ko thoda sa dur karke, when you think about yourself, where do you want to go? How do you want to go? The pathway is there. Just then surrender and do the work. Do the hard work, and be consistent. Results will come. Automatically, results will come, but you have to be very, very consistent, and patience and perseverance. So these are the things in my life where I go. And people say that they don't have time. I say that I have 24 hours. how much time you want. I have a lot of time. Yeah. How can you say that you don't have time? Time is the only thing which you have. If it's gone, it's gone. Then, that's how it is. Time is, if you manage it properly, you will have a wonderful life.
The things which you're saying, I keep on repeating these things in my mind as well. That time is the only thing which is there with us as a companion of us. But your story has inspired thousands, Narendraji. But it has also represents countless unheard mothers and caregivers. How can society become more compassionate and inclusive towards special parents and children?
It's a difficult thing, a very difficult thing, because I have been to people, I have made them understand, this is what they're going through, and this is what we need support from the society to help Surtaj so that they can, it can grow and Surtaj can build legacy and plus help these parents and such special children. But I'm really shocked to see that in this, Kali Yuga and this techno world, people are just going towards money and materialistic things. They don't understand that the real humanity, the real version of themselves, what actually they have come for them in this lifetime. If they support, at least they're doing the good karmas, and it will come back to them. But it's all illusion going on in this world, and I'm sure that one day it will people will understand that like who's on the journey of soul searching and who's on the journey of spirituality, they will understand only how they can help. So somehow still yet I am on the searching mode, where I can get support from people from CSR or from the companies so that it can grow. So
Audience,
yes, of course, if I would say that Surtaaj wants to do a lot of work, work to give back, and through me and the volunteers. So I wish, I pray God.
I'm sure people who are listening out there currently to our podcast, they would also share that across the companies, that because it's all about amplifying wellness, right? It's all wellness for us, whatever we are exchanging currently as well. This podcast is all about trusting your journey, right? And if people are not trusting their journeys, how the manifestations, whatever they want to do in their lives, how they'll be able to achieve it, right? It's all about trusting, having faith, and building that resilience which you've already built. And this leads to me to my another question from this section. You've experienced pain, faith, resilience, and love at their deepest levels, Narinderji. What have these experiences taught you about the true meaning of life?
I've gone through challenges, I've gone through a lot of pain, I have become very resilient and fearless lady. Every time I have learned a lesson, every pathway was a guidance and karmic lesson. This next phase, the next phase, the next phase. So on a bird's eye view, if I talk about on a bigger scale, uh, we are in the karma bhumi, and we are here, to do our karmic, to complete our karmic lessons. The sooner you understand this illusion, the sooner you understand the purpose, the sooner you get relieved from the pain. So there comes the purpose after the pain. So here the journey started from the pain I was going through. I was suffering. I was the only one who was suffering. So I understood this is my pain. This is not my parents' pain. It's not anyone's pain. So I'm an individual identity. I'm a soul. Why soul is suffering? If you understand at that bigger scale that the pain is there, are you inviting the pain, or your soul wants complete this um, this independence? So what does your soul wants? You need to seek the answers from yourself. There comes the purpose. There I am on a purpose journey. Resilience came out when the pain got shattered and I got fearless. Resilience came out to not to give up, and then journey of purpose and inner self, inner work, and with the higher self started. That's how my journey was.
Your pain and purpose actually ignited the peace element inside you, Narendraji. And when we combine these three elements, the power comes into the picture and the resilient which you talked about. For every parent listening out there who feels hopeless or exhausted, what message would you like to leave them with? Not from Narinder Kaur, but from one mother's heart to another.
For every parent out there listening, it's a journey where you have to be in your own peace. Accept that, first of all. Acceptance has to be there. That special child is there. Of course, it's a journey, and we have to, face this, and we have to live the life surrounding this. And how to do that? First, understand that. Because every day you get up, every day you will be in pain. You think that, oh, ये मेरे साथ हो गया, अब क्या करूं? अब क्या करूं, क्या करूं, क्या करूं? 10 दिन निकाल दिए, 1 महीना निकाल दिया, बट क्या करूं का आंसर नहीं मिला. वो क्या करूं के लिए मैं हूं. मैं आपको यही जवाब देती हूँ. वो क्या करूं पहले अपने अंदर से ढूंढो. एक्सेप्ट करो कि ये मेरा बच्चा है, ये मुझे इस जन्म में मिला है. हो सकता है वो कार्मिक हो, आपसे पिछले जन्मों के कर्मास क्लियर करने आया हो सकता है कि वो आपको रिलीविंग देने आया हो फ्रॉम द लाइफ एंड डेथ्स एंड बर्थ्स. सो नाउ यू एक्सेप्ट दैट. दुश्मन मत समझो, ट्रॉमा में मत जाओ, बिकॉज ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा. झेलना समझोगे तो फिर रोज झेलनी पड़ेगी जिंदगी. और अगर उसी को सर्विस समझोगे तो लाइफ विल बी वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. That's all in the hands of parents, that whether you want to make it the life very beautiful, whether you want to suffer. First, understand that. So I wanted to make my life beautiful. That's why I left it. I left everything behind where my life was stuck, where my life was miserable, and I was completely in cage. Then I broke that cage. So my message to parents is live your life beautifully. Don't think about the negative side, because that's how you can live every single day, every single moment, and in peace, in your own peace, and accept it. रास्ते अपने आप खुल जाएंगे.
Yeah. And this podcast is not only for specially disabled parents or children of those parents, right? This podcast is for every parent out there if they can support those parents too. Because if you are not having an abnormal child, people are there who need that support from you as a society, right? So I would want that every individual who is seeing these things in the society come up. Please come up for help. They need that support system. People like Narinder ji, they are already there how to do that. You just need to find that why, the self acceptance, which you said. And I'm sure, Narinder ji, your work will reach to the people out there because voices will find its way if they are raised. If they are not raised, nobody is going to hear it. You are raising your voice, it will reach to the audience out there. Narinder ji, last question from my side. Looking ahead, what is the ultimate vision you hold for yourself, your clients, and the world of healers out there? What do you want your legacy to be?
I want to leave a legacy for Surtaaj. Of course, Surtaaj has to be there where parents of special needs should not, think about twice that who's the one taking care of them after their life. Special needs children to be taken care of once they leave their body, once the parents are not there. So I want to build that kind of legacy for these children. Second thing is I would like to give message to everyone that this is something like look inward, because journey is very beautiful. If you find out your own inner self, if you trust your guts, trust your instincts, you will get the correct answers. Because a lot of people will come into your life, a lot of distractions are there, but till the time you're not connected with your own inner self, you will not get the right answers. So, uh, connect with the divine, connect with your higher self. That's the real ultimate truth of life. And rest, everything is material. Everything will go and vanish one day. But your own journey, your own soul's journey is eternal. It has to go, it has to live with memories, it has to go beyond that. Yeah.
Narendraji, your journey is a living testament to courage, compassion, and divine purpose. You have turned your wounds into wisdom, your pain into power, and your legacy and your love into legacy now. To all our listeners, remember no matter how heavy your circumstances, you can always rise. Sometimes the journey you never planned becomes the purpose you were born for. Follow Dr. Narinder Kaur's incredible work through the SURTAJ Special Children Foundation and support her mission of healing hearts and empowering families. Thank you for joining us on Trust Your Journey 1.0. Until next time, be kind, be brave, and always trust your journey. Naindaji, thank you so much for coming into this podcast. How can people reach out to you? How can the audience reach out to you? Though we'll share
Um,
everything in the description as well,
yes, of
but I
course.
want to know. Yeah.
People can reach out to me through Instagram, Facebook, plus my email ID. It's miraclelife1508@gmail.com. Plus, they can contact me on WhatsApp. So there are ways where I can be contacted. What help they are coming for. They can tell me about that. What help they are seeking for. So I'm there to help. I'm there to help for humanity and society.
I'm sure, Narendraji, audience who are listening right now, check out the details and follow Narendraji. And in case if you need any help, and if in case if you think that this podcast made a difference in your life or it can make a difference in anyone's life, do share it with your friends and families too. Narendraji, thank you so much. Any last words from your side?
Uh, my last message is to, you know, first of all, be happy, stay calm and composed, think inward first to understand yourself, what you are, your soul is asking, your soul is searching. Then ask the question from other person if you feel that the gut is giving the right answer, and the gut is always gives the right answers. So please go with your own instincts and believe in yourself.
Go with your instincts and believe in yourself and keep taking consistent actions. That's
Yeah.
what you need to do to trust your journey. Thank you so much, Narendraji, and thank you so much, audience, for watching this podcast. And if you want to learn more about such journeys, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel and follow Dr. Narinder Kaur. I'll see you
Thank you.
in another episode. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.